Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Natasha and this is episode number 73, and it is very late on Sunday evening. You will see me Monday morning, so take me as you find me. I'm sorry I'm in my nightie, but it is very late and I've been up trying to get one of the things I want to show you finished, ready for the morning. And so I just, ready for this week really, not the morning. I was hoping to give it in by the morning, but I don't think I will. I'll have to do it maybe Tuesday instead. Anyway, I hope you are all lovely and well and having some crafty time, and I hope your weekend has been lovely as well. Today I have got a couple of emails from Jane Robinson, who has emailed in what she's been getting up to in February, so I'm going to show you that. I've also got my 3D squares, the goat donut, and the green tabard to show you. I have started one of the baby blankets, so I will show you that. And also I do have the Wind in the Willows yarn, but I've left it downstairs, so I will have to show you that another time. But that is very few and far between, only because, and you can see just there the others where I keep it. The problem, or not a problem I suppose, but because I want to save postage, I always wait. So they send me 2 lots at a time, then I only have to pay 1 lot of postage. So I'm saving almost £6 each time I do that. So it arrived on Friday, and so I'll be able to show you that next time. I was going to show it today, but I forgot it, and it's just too late now, so I just need to kind of get this video up and ready and done, so I don't need to worry, and then I'm off to bed. But I will show that at a different time. I've got 3 up there, so I've got number 4 and 5 to show you, and I have just purchased number 6 and number 7, so they will be arriving, what is it now, March, probably April, end of April, May time, give or take, not really sure, but around about then. So I will show you those 2 when I've got it. And I've also got the Hobie patterns ready to choose, and I've chosen one, but I'm having awful trouble with my printer. The black ink thing is blocked, and we've tried unblocking it and it's got a bit better, but not really a lot, and so I can't read the patterns, so it's a bit pants really. I'm not sure if I've got it here that I could actually show you. This is one of the shawls that oh no, it's going to be there. This is the Gossip shawl, and I chose that one for one of the Hobie Plus patterns that sorry, there you go, for one of the Hobie Plus patterns this month. I haven't chosen any more because I haven't really had a good look, but I did fancy that one, and I do think that it does remind me a lot of the Kaleidoscope one that I did. So that one is what I've managed to choose for today this time, and that is £3.50 if you were to buy it, but obviously it counts towards my monthly subscription of £6.99, so that is absolutely fine. And I'm gonna quite enjoy making that one. I don't know when I'll get round to it, but at least it's there ready and waiting for me. The other thing I'm going to show you now, whilst I've got my tablet in my hands, and that is Jane's Makes for February. And I love it when the viewers actually send me things they've been working on, because it just gives me a sense that there are people out there doing things that have inspired them to actually send to me, so that I can show. So it's really nice. But that's one of the jumpers that she's made, and I love the stripe actually, because it takes it away from just being plain, doesn't it? So that's lovely, Jane. Thank you very much for sending that in. She said that she has used a 4.5mm hook, and it's using Home Bargains dark grey and emu white. So emu white yarn. So yeah, that's a really lovely jumper there. And then she's there's some more, which she's used a 4.5mm hook and CBB Sweetie colours in DK, if I've said that right. Not sure if I have, but it's CEBEBE Sweetie colours in DK. Not sure what the sweeties, what sweeties they represent. But she thinks of mint humbugs when she sees it, and she's also used up the last bit of Home Bargains dark grey to try and finish up the ball, but it didn't really work, she said. So, but that's all right, isn't it? It's okay. We always try to use up these things. Now I'm just wondering whether it will come up larger so I can show you without without the screen being really bright again. There it is there. That's one of them. And it looks like the waffle stitch, and that's really nice too. But yeah, that's all right. I don't think it looks too bad at all, Jane, so I think you're fine there. And then the other one, lovely little hoodie. Come on. Ah, there we go. There we go. Yeah, and that one there. It's very busy looking when it's mixed yarn like that, isn't it? But it's absolutely lovely. Well done, Jane. Okay, so right, let's get on with it, shall we? So I can get off to bed. Now, I've done the 3D squares. Now, my 3D squares I did... Actually, no, I won't. I'll show you the goat. This is my goat that I'm doing alongside Sally with her for her donut cow on her channel. Let me just move my lamp down a bit. It seems a bit bright otherwise. There is a glare from my other lamp, but light that's in the middle of the ceiling, but I can't really do anything about that. This is my goat. I have used what's it called? Yarnspirations. No, not Yarnspirations. Yarn Smiths Create. Get it right in a minute. In Brown Bear, and then I have used some cream. Now, what was that cream I used? I can't remember the cream. It may have been... I don't know if it was Hobbycraft or not. It may have been a Hobbycraft one. It looks quite thick. And then for the donut itself, I used Stylecraft in the colour camel. Makes it look like a caramel one, so that's okay. And then I used some scraps and I have tied them to the bottom of his muzzle, and then just pushed my little needle through each one to make them curly, just like that. So that is my goat, and I actually think he's quite cool. And although I say it didn't really take long to make, I have sat here for about 4 hours to make it, so it is quite quite long when I've had lots to do. I've had a very busy weekend, so I haven't had much crochet time, so I've all been trying to squeeze it in today. And so hopefully, you know, because obviously I need to make sure that there's a video on a Monday for you so that I don't get behind. So although I've enjoyed it, it is quite late and I am quite tired. I had a little sleep this afternoon after my lunch, and I think that's what's thrown me out a little bit, because I could have been crocheting then, but I was so very tired that I just had to have a little nap. But I'm ready for my bed again now, so never mind. Yeah, so that is my goat ready for to go and join the others that I've done. And then my 3D squares are last week I drew out the Christmas tree and the elf, so we have a Christmas week of squares this week, which doesn't matter, does it? Even if it is March, I don't mind. And I haven't done any eyes because I thought it would make it look like the hat was too far down, and because I didn't leave that much space between it and the I did leave out one row on the actual square itself, so it looks like it's a bit crammed in, but it's all right. And I didn't, like I say, didn't have very much room. Oh dear, sorry, I thought I was going to sneeze. I didn't have very much room, so I didn't want to just squash them in, so I've left them without, and I don't think it matters either way. So that is my Christmas elf, and for that I have used some Hobbycraft green, and the same for the red. Actually, I think it was all, apart from the silver, which was a Stylecraft, I've used Women's Institute Hobbycraft yarn in peach, green and red, and then for the little tiny bit of yellow it was the tiniest little scrap. I don't think I've even got it, so I've just used the tiniest little scrap up of it, so I think it may well have been a hayfield bonus, but that doesn't matter anyway, does it? I just like to tell you what I've used, really, that's all. And so that is that one. And then this is my favourite one. This is the Christmas tree, and I have used the Stylecraft Special DK in green gauge, and then I have used some Aldi blue for the background, Hobbycraft for the brown, and then I've gone along with a little bit of cream, just kind of sewn it in with a little needle, and then I put a little bit of gold and a little bit of red, and I've just literally just done that with a little needle and just gone forward and back, or in and out kind of thing, to make it look like a garland of lights. And then I use silver for the little star on the top. Although it looks messy, I think it still looks quite effective. Only I couldn't, in my mind's eye, I knew what I wanted it to look like, but it didn't really look like that when it came out, so I thought, oh well, it doesn't matter. It still looks effective and I'm happy with it, so that's absolutely fine. And so yeah, I quite like doing that one, and it worked up really quickly as well, so that was really good. A good week all in all for the squares this week. And then we come to the tabard. Now, for those of you that have been waiting in anticipation, I still don't want to name it because I don't know who's watching, so you'll just have to wait until it's all completed. But I will do a separate video when it is all completed and all done, as just a very quick few-minute one, so that you have got it, or I've got it logged basically that I've done it. But I wouldn't want to, you know, because I was hoping that it would all be finished today, but it just wasn't. But I have finished it now. I've finished both sides, and I've also sewn it together. So if I just move that one out of the way, oh, you can't really see it from there, can you? Hang on, let me see if I can move back a bit further. Excuse the mess around me if you can see it. Only we've emptied the loft and I've got all sorts of wedding dresses and all sorts around me, just piled up waiting. So anyway, I digress. And so I have put them together, and I've now completed it, and I've used green gauge for the middle section there, for this section here, held double, and then I've used some Audi brown, I'm not talking brown, I'm talking green, don't worry about it, I'm just a bit tired. I've used Aldi in Aran there. I held this double just to see if I could get the same thickness, which worked out quite well, and it has been quite good thickness wise, and that's fine. And then I've used Stylecraft Meadow for 20 rows going up there, and that's held double. And then this was just 10 each side, so it does make 20 when you see that I have sewn it together there. And well, actually I didn't sew it together, I crocheted it together. This is the back side of it, just because I preferred not seeing it, but there's that there. So then again I've used Aldi green in Aran there and there. And then on one of the sides, because I'd ordered some more, which I showed you last week, I did actually hold it double to use up the last little bit, because it was rather thin. I thought I'd have to double it up, so I doubled it up, but this one I didn't. And I wasn't worried about it not matching, because of the fact I wanted it a bit mismatchy anyway, and so it hasn't really made a difference to the actual costume itself. But yeah, I'm really pleased with it, and it's been a couple of months in the making, and it is quite heavy to wear, but there is about a kilo of yarn in it, I would say, by the time I've sorted that out. But yes, I've got to put things on the sides yet, and I've also got to add out some other stuff. So that is all I've managed to do. But again, I've used every single waking kind of bit. If I've gone out in the car, I've took it with me and all sorts to try and get that one done. So that's all I've got to show you today. So now, last week I forgot to draw the 3D squares, so this week I'm not going to forget. I've just got stuff balancing. A bit precarious in this room at the moment, but we'll get it sorted. So this is the 3D cowl that I'm doing for my channel, and the hashtag for this is Hooks and Stitches 3D Squares Cowl 2024, because that's when we started it. So it's time to draw some more. There isn't very many left now. It looks like there's hardly any, doesn't there, through there, so it won't be long before we're finished. Okay, so this one is the Textured Granny on page 108. So let's have a quick look at that one. Textured Granny 108. There it is. That looks like a very colourful one to do, doesn't it? Looks like some popcorn stitches and some trebles. So yeah, that one, I think that one might be all right, you know. Okay, so then we've got one more, haven't we, to draw out. So let's draw another one. And this one is the turkey. I was only talking to Sally about the turkey Thursday or Friday, saying that I'm not sure whether it looks all right or not. We couldn't decide. So this is the turkey on page 112. So let me take that one and put that one there. There is the turkey on page 112. Now, for those of you that did a few squares, if you did them, there was no yes or no. You don't have to do it, of course. But over the Christmas period that I didn't draw any, if you did manage to do them and you're doing them along with me, don't worry if you have already done it, because then you can just choose another one from the book, or another one to do. Number 8, wasn't it? There you go. But again, it doesn't matter if you have or you haven't, that's fine. So there is the other one. I've just put the tag in there. So it is the textured granny and the turkey. See what you think of that, Sally. Hello, by the way. Yeah, so I am going to go off to bed. I'm going to just press the button on this to get it uploading, and then I will sort it out in the morning before I go to work. So take care, everyone, and I will see you all again on Wednesday for What's Next Wednesday. And I pulled out the Once Upon a Time in Crochet book for that, so you'll be seeing something that I have which I'm yet to make, but yes, something that I'll make from there, and then I will draw out something else. So see you all again soon. I'm sorry it's a bit of a mishmash thing of an episode this week, but I definitely wanted to put something up. It's just the content hasn't been that great because of not getting organised enough, I suppose, but I will definitely show you next week. I'll save it for Monday and then show you again then. Take care, everyone, and see you soon. Bye.